Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Half Baked Podcast. I am Tom. With me, I have Nick and Vega, who hate me.
Tom, why didn't you smile more?
Dude, you just
Dude, I can feel you frowning.
you just destroyed my self-esteem.
Why can't we put a smile on that face?
Dude, you destroyed my self-esteem for 5 minutes. Now you're saying, why aren't you smiling? After sending me hundreds of photos of my house.
All right, if you guys don't know, if you're not a member, okay, Tom just said rape 16 times in the intro. We had to refilm the whole thing.
Why did you say it?
Once. That's the difference.
Okay.
Once. I said it one time.
Okay.
Tom said it every other word for like 10 consecutive minutes.
Very true. Very true.
All right, what do we got to talk about? It's kind of dead right now. First of all, I want to wish everybody a very Merry Thanksgiving. Okay, we have
Thanksgiving.
We have Turkey Tom here. He's not a turkey, but he's stuffed all right. Let's see.
He loves getting stuff, bro.
I have been getting stuffed regularly by large African men. And yeah, that's about it. It's been good, though. I've been enjoying it.
Very inclusive of you.
Yeah, well, last year it was only the Samoans, so I thought I'd get some others in here. The Rock's kind of on his way out, as far as I am concerned. And I was watching Creed the other day, and I felt kind of inspired. So yeah, I've just been, thug shaking a lot and stuff like that. Vega, how's it going with you?
Thug shit.
Dude, I can't wait till they use AI to make like Creed fight Rocky.
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
That's probably already
No, I'm talking about like as a theatrical release, dude. They digitally de-age Rocky and have Creed go back in time.
Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising. It would be cool if they could send us back to meet our younger selves and see how disappointed we would be.
They already have that app, bro. They already have
Do you think that Rocky is going to survive Avengers Secret War?
What?
No, I don't think so.
Is he in that too?
Yeah, I just saw a thing. The one who plays Max from Stranger Things, like they're using that picture and they're like, Sadie Sink has been cast for Avengers Secret War, and everyone's like, I don't know if Max is going to survive that one because nobody knows what character she is yet because she's in Spider-Man.
I can't wait to see Bubsy 3D in Avengers Secret War. Who else is going to be there? Fucking Dr. Neo Cortex from Crash Bandicoot.
That movie's going to suck, dude. That movie's going to be terrible.
Bubsy Neo.
What was the meme with that? They gave Robert Downey Jr. like $200 million or something to be in the movie.
To be Doctor Doom?
Yeah, but he's Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
You guys think that's a fumble? Be real. Do you think it's a fumble?
200 million? Yeah, I think that is a fumble.
I think they literally started fumbling like a decade ago, and the ball is just still rolling.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's like butter. The ball's covered in butter, and it just keeps slipping out of everyone's hand and dropping back to the floor.
Yeah,
and they just start fucking like killing all of our childhood hopes and dreams.
Well, the good news is we've got a lot of exciting stuff from DC coming out. Okay, a lot of good DC stuff.
Yeah, the Batman was delayed till 2042. It's canon to Black Ops 3.
Yeah. Well, I'm so excited to see it. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I saw a tweet that was claiming it was delayed to 2028, and I actually got mad for like 20 minutes until I realized it was misinformation.
They can't make the third one because Robert Pattinson is like dying of old age.
Yeah, that's very possible.
He is pretty fucking old.
Robert Pattinson is going to be the age of Alfred from the Dark Knight trilogy by the time they film the third one in his fucking franchise.
Dude, it says here on Wikipedia he's 57 years old.
Yeah, that's still younger than you.
Is he real? No, he's not. Shut the fuck up. Wait, is he really?
Did I hit a nerve with your favorite vampire?
No, he's like not even 40.
Wait, is he actually 57 years old? Like Willie Mack show?
It says it right here on Wikipedia.
Okay.
No.
Wikipedia. Oh, dude, Taylor Lorenz is apparently between the age of 45 to 72 years old. we don't know. It's somewhere in between.
Right.
Taylor Lorenz's birth certificate was on the stone tablets in ancient Egyptian fucking scriptures, my guy.
When there's an article now, instead of saying a young woman, they should say a young or old woman, parentheses, I can't tell.
Yeah.
They should do that in articles now.
Young /
You heard her say that about herself, right?
What?
Say what?
Is that what you're quoting? Taylor said, like, you're going after young women.
Oh, about herself?
Yeah, I thought you were making a reference to this. They said, like, Taylor, you're fucking going after young women.
How old is Taylor Lorenz?
Dude, Tom with the missed opportunity.
She's 41.
No, the joke was her original Wikipedia page, because she lied about it so many times, had a gap. It was like she was born between the year of 1980 something and something else, or whatever the fuck, right? The way they did, like, Jesus of Nazareth, because they don't know exactly what year he was born, but it was Taylor Lorenz.
Wait, she's actually 41? I didn't think it was like that.
Bro. And she's never revealed it, obviously.
I was unfamiliar with her game.
Obviously, she's never revealed how old she is.
Yeah, she still kind of cosplays young. I don't know why she does it. It's kind of weird.
When you're a woman, it probably sucks to get old if you don't have kids yet or something.
She also interviews children on Roblox about like the protest.
What?
Wait, you don't know about her her journalism?
What are you talking about?
So they were like doing BLM protests in Roblox, and she was interviewing children without their parents knowing.
She's like, what do you think about Black Lives Matter? He's like, I'm fucking fucking 9, but I don't really like him. She's like, whoa, all right, we got to dox this kid. We got to get his
What's
ass.
your opinion on the Israel-Palestine conflict?
Oh, yeah, dude.
He needs to answer, dude.
My mommy's Jewish. This interview is over.
Yeah. They're just building some bullshit.
Oh, fuck, dude. The other thing with her is that she actually is like really into like letting kids use social media. Kids use their phones in school. She also has like a sponsorship for a cell phone designed for children.
She's a sponsorship?
What?
She's got like a sponsor for it, like the fucking kid phone or something. What the hell it's called? I don't know what it's called, dude. But she's like affiliated with that. It's not called the kid phone. It's something.
That's horrible marketing, bro.
Dude,
Horrible brand, bro.
The child device.
The child device, bro. Oh,
No, I don't know what the fuck it's. To be honest, it's kind of better that we probably don't shout out the name of her fucking weird kid phone thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I don't know. How do we get on this tangent? We're just talking about old people. We just want a whole Taylor Lorenz died. Well, there's really not a lot going on right now. We have the Cruel World Happy Mind stuff that just happened. So you guys know like bad YouTube videos, right? Like you've seen some bad YouTube drama video essays and stuff.
Right.
Cruel World Happy Mind. This is probably the most nuclear thing. I'll just come right off the bat with it. She kind of leaves a little. She mentions it early on about Ethan Klein being potentially a pedophile. That's like a thing that comes up pretty early.
Of course.
He obviously had a Reddit where it was called Pedo Troll, where he'd make like jokes and stuff. Most of it was like StarCraft related. And you'd think that that would be like what she's going for. Again, I think that most people who see jokes from 15 years ago wouldn't immediately assume that the father of 3 with an adult wife is like a child molester or something, or like heading down that pathway. But there's another factor here that you haven't considered. Did you know that Teddy Fresh is a clothing company that tries to give cool, hip, nostalgic characters adult clothing? Or so I don't know what the fuck their mission statement is.
Cool, hip, nostalgic characters.
Basically, Gila Klein sells clothes with clouds on it.
Right, yeah.
It's therefore like the cloud part makes either Gila or Ethan potentially pedophilic. It's clothing for children.
Nick, I know Ethan is your best friend, but I gotta say, clothing, their brand, not the best. But it's all good.
I got a Godzilla sweatshirt from them and I like it.
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's fine. No, but they're good for what they are. I mean, they sell like Zoomies, like Tilly's and Zoomies or whatever. Like it's that.
What's
it's like
Zoomies?
I don't know, like a mall clothing store.
Oh, okay. Like Journey or some bullshit.
Yeah. But dude, they're like really successful. They've collaborated with SpongeBob.
Really?
Yeah. I bought their Godzilla collaboration because I thought it'd be good for when I do a pinball stream, and it looks pretty sick. So yeah, they're doing all right over there. But yeah, they sell clothes with clouds on it. So Gila Klein, pedophile enabler, allegedly. And then her defense to that, of course, was like, well, she never outright said it. She just insinuated it heavily.
Oh, of course.
In like a really long sponsored video.
Nice little exit there.
She went through like the Gokinaru talking points as well. The stuff, Tom, I don't remember exactly what we said in our video, but it was the only thing that we had to apologize for. But like that was 5 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, the real thing to me is it seems to me like my guess when that was going on was that she maybe didn't even write the video.
That was what I was hoping, but she seems to be.
And that's why she just didn't know what was going on. Is either that or she like copy and pasted a bunch of links from Reddit, put it in a document and just kind of read it off haphazardly. Those are like my guesses. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously a very poorly researched video and her response wasn't really anything good either.
Wait, the response is amazing. Wait, are you kidding? The response was awesome. So Vega, she makes this video. What do you think happens? Like immediately? Who do you who's getting mad?
From the girl that's making it on
Ethan Klein hit piece dropped. It's like what, like 3 hours long or something?
3 hours? Jesus.
Who do you think gets mad?
Ethan.
That's right. It's Ethan's hate community. Apparently, she didn't refer to the genocide as a genocide, so they all bashed the fuck out of her.
Ugh.
So she's out here being like, I knew Ethan's audience was coming after me, but I didn't know these other people were coming after me. But that wasn't enough, right? Then she posts like an unscripted 18-minute horrific video that looked like essentially like, so it looked like someone was like pointing a gun at her head off camera, and she's like apologizing for not taking things seriously. And she pulls up an email and goes, I expected to get harassment from Ethan, but I have people sending me unhinged emails like this bad empanada character. And that's like a lot to unpack for me.
Pinata.
She made a 3-hour video and she didn't even know, she'd never heard someone say bad empanada's name before. What could she possibly know?
That's why I don't fuck with Teddy Fresh, bro. I always go straight for my Stop Gooning collection. This is why I don't, that's where I've landed in my collection. In my closet, it's just Stop Gooning shit. That's all I got.
During my quinceañera, all right. Yeah. During my quinceañera, when I have my when I use my bad empanada, I hope it's filled with Stop Gooning merch. You know.
There you go.
Yeah. So she posts this fucking gun to her head apology video to Bad Empanada. Later says that she never apologized, which was not true. So Ethan's watching this. And he's like, "What the fuck is happening?" So then Cruel World Happy Mind does something interesting. She goes live for an hour and a half.
Always a great decision in these dramas. Go live.
You know how many times that she's streamed before, to my knowledge?
None.
0. It is her first attempt at streaming.
Of course it is.
So everyone's sitting here going like, Nick, how have you somehow made 4 fucking videos on this? Because she just keeps going and going and going. And it would be dead, by the way. This would be dead and buried. Nobody would be saying shit. It would be over. Then she took a debate with Ethan Klein. I don't know why you'd do that.
That's live too.
Ethan never invited me and Tom to go talk to him, you know?
He obviously saw a pretty easy target.
That's what I'm saying is if he invites you on to come talk about a bunch of shit you said about him, I feel like that's kind of a red flag. Maybe you shouldn't accept. She goes on there and she starts talking about dead family members and trauma and how this is the problem, and she concedes all of her arguments. She never actually says I'm sorry, but she constantly reiterates it's a learning experience. 3 hours. They talk for 3 hours. So I finish this conversation and I look at the H3 subreddit and I'm done watching it now. I'm like, it's setting in, and I go, within a week, she's going to backstab everybody. I didn't, all right, hold on. I said tonight, tomorrow morning, she's going to get on and backstab everybody as soon as the audience pans her for this. Because obviously the snark audience is going to hate it. They're going to go lose their mind. But I'm reading on Ethan's subreddit and they're like, she's gone through a traumatic experience. We need to be nicer to her. We need to be more understanding. And they fell for white women's tears.
Oh, get the fuck.
So this is happening right now. So that bought her a little bit more time. Yeah. Within 5 days, she ends up on Chris Knuzler's podcast.
That's a made up name.
No, it's a TikToker. But she goes on his fucking stream, Vega, for another 3 hours and goes, I've never conceded to anything. It's actually Ethan's fault that he's mad that I insinuated he's a pedo. I never even said it. She's literally just goes on this podcast and starts lying. Then she said that Ethan reminds her of her father because he had a godfather phase, and that something that makes her think of her father is that Ethan's a fantastic gambler.
Listen, Nick, first of all, but Tom, before you say anything, there's one thing I've learned over the years of talking with you boys on the Hap 8 podcast. You guys update me on everything, telling me how the rules operate on the internet versus the real world, and you guys know both. And there's one law we don't break. You don't get invited onto the Cum Guzzlers podcast and you don't do that.
Dude, I feel so bad because when I reacted to it, I zoomed through Chris. And when Ethan reacted to it, he also zoomed through Chris. So this guy got hijacked off his own show and nobody reacted to anything he said. But everyone reacted to the episode. Oh, it's so bad. But yeah, okay. So remember, reminds her of her father, right? So then even Ethan's own team, Dan goes, I knew she knew nothing about you the minute she said you were good at like gambling or whatever the fuck, like good at fucking poker. As soon as she said that. But then she goes on this rant where she's like, you know, people say that they say that I'm dumb, that I'm just a dumb blonde woman. Well, you know who thought I was dumb? My father's poker friends, okay? They didn't take me seriously. They looked at me like I was just another smiling girl, okay? So I would play the game and I would sit there and I would just go out on every hand until I had the best cards and they didn't see my strategy. And then I took them for everything they had. Dude, she went on like a Joker rant about how she like annihilated.
Say that, yeah.
One day, Daddy comes home. He fired in the Ravens game. Mommy doesn't like that. Not one bit. Mommy calls Dave Portnoy. She says DraftKings is a superior alternative to RuneBet.
Just like totally retarded.
Yeah, dude, this girl sucks, bro. She's so fun. Dude, she's actually, this is crazy. Illuminati got exposed for plagiarizing her, and her shit sucks. That's all I learned out of this whole thing is that Blair.
Is that true?
If you go watch her video on it, responding to Blair, she like shouts out me.
Really?
Because you're a legend.
Because I don't know if she shouts me out, but she talks about like me and Ricochet.
Who the fuck is Ricochet?
Remember Ricochet? You don't remember Ricochet from the Moon
What the
Base?
fuck is the Moon? Isn't that a Nazi zombie?
No, the Discord server Moonbase where we hung out with Xanta and Blair.
Yeah, that's before. I think that was before I was around. Like
yeah. But that's being archived in a Cruel World Happy Mind video essay. I'm not. Dude.
Damn. So this is a while ago. This is before you blew up, huh? Holy shit.
Every time people talk about Blair, they're always talking about the YouTuber, the Reddit YouTuber, like the person who's I guess had like a team of people run their channel for them while they're like the public speaking face of it. Until they got, discontent with that and blew up their entire lifestyle and ruined everything. But I always remember her as the girl who fisted shit out of the toilet and then struck me for, well, I guess had someone strike me or whatever for talking about it or whatever. I think she did strike that video, didn't she?
I don't know.
She struck that off a bunch of people's channels. It was this story where she's like, oh my God, I was out on a date with my boyfriend and I took a huge shit and clogged the toilet. And the only way I could stop it was by fisting it out of the bowl or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, she did not want that video out, bro. She did not want that. like available online.
Why'd she fucking post it?
Remember, she was super untalented.
Oh.
You might have forgotten about this, but she's actually wildly untalented,
Right.
and she only succeeded because she was reading other people's Reddit posts, and then was able to buy people to write new scripts for her after that genre ended.
It sounds like that girl that I knows for Tana. It sounds like that girl. Remember all her old videos were like, oh, the guy fucked me with a toothbrush. And it's like, what are these stories?
Yeah, that's what the content was. But then there's one problem with that comparison, that Tana is like mega famous.
True.
A multimillionaire, and Blair is...
Well, when you sleep with a lot of the big dudes, I mean, that's what happens. So.
Yeah. Wait, are they big dudes or are they big dudes?
Oh, I don't fucking know. Tom, you tell me. You're the one with all the research knowledge. Tom, hit us. How big were those guys?
Tom, are they big
I think
dudes?
they're pretty big. I would say like 6'4", 300
Alexa,
pounds.
how big is Waka Flocka Flame's cock?
Okay.
I think we're talking measurements here, bro.
I can't provide information about private body parts of individuals. How about we chat about Waka Flocka Flame's music career instead?
No!
What the fuck?
Nobody wants to know about that.
Yeah.
Name one Waka Flocka song.
Yeah.
Understood.
No hands!
That's like the only banger. Yeah.
That's the only banger in his catalog.
That's in my fucking playlist, bro.
It is. See, that will survive. But yeah, I don't know anything else that guy's ever made.
And there's like
ever.
8 features on the song, too.
Oh god, who made Black and Yellow?
Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa did. Fuck. But yeah, so that was it. That was kind of the story. She's just like continuously responded to this. It's finally starting to die out now because Ethan went live and reacted to the last one, and I guess she figured it out. Maybe someone's like, "Hey, listen,
Yeah.
this is a bad idea." I'm like, oh my god, I forgot. What about the Jewish wedding? Oh my god, dude, the Jew wedding also. So during this, she goes on a rant about how she has she has 2 friends. She's a Jew friend and then a friend who went to Israel. Okay. So the white woman who went to Israel loves Jews.
Is that the only way she could describe one of her friends? She went to Israel. That it?
Well, essentially, that was why she was there. Like, the girl went to Israel and apparently got, like, photons beamed into her skull. So one blonde woman loves Israel. The other blonde woman loves Palestine. So obviously, like, the biggest throwdown that Starbucks has ever seen must have gone down, because I don't think they talk. I forgot what. But apparently, she came over. She's like, you shouldn't make this video on Ethan Klein. I'm like, that's a good friend. That friend tried to help you. But the other one is the Jew.
Right.
All right? There's a Jewish friend, okay? And she attended a Jewish wedding for the Jewish friend, and she was upset that the, what the fuck do they call those? The rabbi. Yeah, the rabbi's up there, and he's doing like well, my brothers and sisters, it's increasingly difficult to be us during these times. And then she went in her head, she went fucking ballistic and was like, I can't believe he didn't bring up the Palestinian children once during the fucking wedding ceremony.
What?
Yeah, she's like, basically she got uncomfortable because the rabbi was talking about Jews.
I'm doing it for my rabbi.
At the Jewish wedding.
Which is crazy.
But yeah, she went to a wedding full of Jews, and the only thing she could think about was like starving Palestinian children.
You think that's real, or she's just bullshitting, bro? I think all these people are lying, bro. Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I think that she was pandering to the audience, because I think she's hoping someone in this case likes her, and she's burned too many bridges with Ethan. Dude, I'm like, imagine they're dancing, like the first song comes out, and she's just like, how could you dance at a time like this?
Yeah.
Have you seen the West Bank? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, I think that there's like, it's the white woman savior complex.
Of course.
You know? It's also like, we've got to go out and save the world because of our privilege or something. But I don't, she's also extremely stupid. Also, she had to remove her sponsor from her video. I think they got fucking shit on, probably.
The kitty Roblox?
No. This Cruel World Happy Mind, she's been removing minutes at a time out of her 3-hour video. I think it's had like 3 or 4 micro edits. She removed the comment about the Teddy Fresh linking it to Ethan's alleged pedophilia. So now it's just kind of half an argument. It doesn't really make any sense. And then she had to remove her sponsored segment most recently.
So wait a minute. She's taking it down, editing it, then re-uploading it?
No. She's making YouTube channel edits.
We could do
She
that?
just removed that part and updated the timestamps.
We can do that after we upload?
Vega.
I'm not a full-blown YouTuber, motherfucker. What the hell? I didn't know you could do that.
Vega, that's been a feature for...
It's been a thing for a couple of years. Yeah, you can like cut out segments of the video.
Vega, you can blur things too.
Oh, you can blur stuff?
You can cut the video. You can make highlights in the app.
Well, we're going to cut this part out. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm going to have to research this, bro. I didn't know that. Yeah, sorry about that. Holy shit, dude.
Dude, Vega saw edit and went, "Oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous. You can't even do 3D objects in here," and then never clicks forward from there.
Yeah,
that was it.
3D. I can't sculpt.
I can't even make an entire UFC arena in this in 3 dimensions. I'm not going to be doing. I'm not doing this today.
You are.
So that's that. I mean, that was our Cruel World Happy Mind. I think all in all, I probably made like 19 videos off of her.
Jesus, bro.
Actually, let me check the playlist right now. Let's see. It's actually insane.
She has her own playlist on your channel.
You're doing you're essentially giving her the treatment that I gave like Lewis McClung and Jake Doolittle back in the day, where any minimal update would somehow turn into an hour-long stream.
Well, it's not a minimal update. They're 3-hour updates. Like, how do you even cover that?
Yeah, I guess you just got to keep going.
3-hour her response, 3-hour Ethan's response, 3-hour fucking podcast rebuttal, 4-hour rebuttal to that. Like, I mean, I got 12 videos out of this.
Holy shit, dude.
And I didn't even watch the original video on stream. Like, I never went through and watched
You
it.
just went right after, in the aftermath, you just started
Well,
hitting
it was an intro topic. You know how I have intro stuff at the beginning of my shows?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is a funny thing she put in her community tab. And as I went to start the stream, I saw the Bad Empanada apology. It looked like an ISIS beheading video at the very beginning of it. She's sitting behind a white wall, and then there's an outlet without the cover on it. And she's just panicked, no makeup, rambling for 18 consecutive minutes. Now, keep in mind, she posts well-edited 2-hour video documentaries.
Right.
So she looks like something dramatic has happened. And she's like, I'm sorry that I did. She opens the video. She's like, what's happening in Palestine is a genocide.
Oh,
I'm like,
my
oh, they got her. Oh, they got her. They got her. She's compromised.
She snatched. Yep.
And I don't mean like the Jews or the Palestinians got her or something. I mean like the audience has completely brigaded the fuck out of her. She's like just acting like a schizo.
Yeah,
now.
she snapped.
So yeah.
She snapped. She's ill-equipped to deal with this shit, dude. That's crazy.
Which is good, because that's good business for us, dude. People are like, what do you mean? You're just going after fucking crazy people or mentally ill people? It's like, fuck yeah, dude. That's every piece of content on YouTube is like, dude, if there were no mentally ill people who are doing stupid things online, what would we talk about? Politics? Oh, wait, that still probably would be.
I don't know if I go so far as to say they're all mentally ill. I know I would say that a lot. I think everybody does. But at the same time, some of these people are just fake, bro. That's all they are. They're here. What is it? The fake it till you make it. But they stay in that mode because they never really have anything. Like, we were saying before, where it's like, this person has no talent. Somehow they made it, but they have a team or they have, other people writing their whatever the fuck. And that's how they get on. And then they keep pushing and then they get in trouble. And now they don't know what the fuck to do. So now they're sitting in a blank white room with exposed outlets, right? They're going fucking nuts because, some kids are dying somewhere in the world.
I think there's something to be said about a lot of these people in like ego. So like, for example, like when you're starting out your YouTube career, right? You're extremely paranoid about fucking things up or making a bad video because it's the first time you're really making stuff.
Yeah, it's your first impression. Yeah.
It's your virginity.
Yeah. And then you kind of go through this period, or you can rather, where you get really large and then you start to feel like that is just the status quo and you're just going to be fine forever and make videos forever and have views forever. And I think at that point, a lot of people can get lazy. And so for someone like Cruel World Happy Mind, she probably just treated the Ethan drama like she treats every other subject on her channel.
Yeah, she thought it was an easy dunk because there's also a huge echo chamber about this too. If you go to the wrong side of the internet, you're literally just walking into like, yes, I agree with that. Like if you go on TikTok, there's a whole different story to YouTube even with this.
The problem with it, and I don't see how people don't realize it after seeing the Ryan Beard thing or a lot of other cases like that, but I think probably she just had never even seen the Ryan Beard thing, if I had to guess, because you very quickly realize that if you're going to get into this particular drama, you really need to like be careful and like, double check all of your sources. And even if you do that, you're still going to upset some people because the fact of the matter is that Ethan and Hassan have some very big fan bases and they hate each other. Absolutely. So, different things being framed differently is going to matter whether or not your factual stuff is correct. The way you frame something, the way you present something, the way you analyze someone's motivations are going to be a big problem. That's why I haven't done a video about this stuff in quite a while.
And you're behind. Like, you're so behind. Like, dude, it would be an insurmountable task to try to cover everything you miss.
It would be an insurmountable task, but it would also be just like a 7-hour video where I'm like watching every tweet and looking at every live stream that you've made. And then at the end, the conclusion will be like, okay, these people really hate each other. There's probably one that's better than the other, but like, is it really worth going through all of that? Is it really worth it? Like, it's to me, it's like, it's almost just their story. I don't really see a reason.
You had to be there, dude. Like, you have to do a divergence at the halfway point to talk about creator clash. Like, which could be its own video. It's like a 3-part series to catch up the last year.
Part of it is like all of this drama has happened. Like it used to be the case, like Vega and Nick, you guys remember back in the day, the commentary community, like a drama would be like 4 videos and the videos were all like less than 20 minutes long. And that was like the drama. And then from that, you could take it all and you can make your own video about it that maybe would be at max like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But now the way that this drama goes down is it's like, okay, because everybody's streaming. The reason why streaming is such a good format is because 1 minute of effort equals 1 minute of content. And that's why it's so successful in terms of making money, right?
2 minutes of content if you're good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, for example, Nick, like the way you do it, right, is like you were making videos for how long and not really making any money. And now that you do streams, you make a good amount of money from what I understand, because it's 1 minute equals, or 1 minute of effort is 1 minute of content, basically. I mean, obviously there's like pre-planning and stuff like that, but for the most part, it is like you're live, you're giving your opinion, whatever. The problem with like making a video about streams is you have to watch hours and hours and hours of these streams. And it's not like making a video about another streamer.
And this is the problem that we were having with like researching Hassan Piker 5 years ago. I know you must have been going through the same thing, because when I was trying to do a video on Twitch streamer Pokimane shit in 2021, I was like, bro, you have to watch so much Hassan Piker and then XQC. I'm like, I'm cutting Asmongold from the video.
Right.
There's just no way.
Yeah. You literally have to watch all of their shit to get like a full grasp on it. And even after you've watched it.
And you know the one clip that you don't research, that'll be the one that's totally wrong and they'll blast you.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll get you on that point, and then the whole video is invalid. Dude, could you imagine spending months working on a video to put like one clip out of context? And then Hassan's like, isn't that the Nazi who lied about me?
Yeah.
And then plays the clip, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's over. Well, that was a waste of time.
I think there's something to be said about how it's easier to make quote unquote drama content or like a video essay or whatever you want to call like whatever it is that people do. There's something to be said about that being easier to do on someone who isn't a drama streamer, because you can, like, the majority of their shit is just totally boring. But with these drama guys, it's like, if you're going to watch Hassan's full response to Ethan, like let's say Ethan makes one video. Okay. We're going to start with that. If you want to watch Hassan's full response, you need to watch 6 hours of content. And if you want to watch Ethan's full response, you need to watch probably like 18 hours of content. And if you want to watch Hassan's full response to that, you probably need to watch an entire month of his content, like streaming 10 hours a day, or you're not going to get it all. So that's really the issue. You can't delve into this particular thing very lightly, which is why I think it's best to just not really get involved for someone like Cruel World Happy Mind. And it's not really something where you can
You can't half-ass it. There are extremely vocal people who are very angry about this. And you're also leaving out that it's uniquely tied to like a loss of human life event in Israel, Palestine, like the conflict, the genocide that's going on in like the West.
The most controversial event going on right now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's not say the most controversial event. The most controversial event online. I still refuse to believe the Hassan Piker bullshit, that this is like a huge issue for American voters. I don't think that the foreign policy shit is their chief concern.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you look. To me, it seems like a lot of American voters right now are more, they're more on the side of like, fuck Israel and Palestine. I don't want to be involved. That seems to be what I'm seeing. But, it could just be my algorithm that I'm
Dude, Nick Fuentes grabbing Hassan's shoulder. It's like, I've been saying this forever.
yeah. Literally, no.
True.
They're finally friends.
This episode is sponsored by Five. Happy Thanksgiving! And since it's Thanksgiving, Five shot over the legendary quick hits to help with the in-laws. Now, I have plenty of options to choose from. The classic Pineapple Express for balanced, relaxed energy. Super Lemon Haze gives me productive energy. And Sour Diesel leaves me with a dreamy calm, yet energizing. But I'm going with Blue Dream so I can stay calm and uplifted while I devour this turkey and catch up with the fam. But doesn't matter. They're high quality, dispensary grade, 100% legal, and delivered straight to your door. You just can't miss. So go to the description box below to get a free bag of Five's quick hit gummies. Just pay shipping. Returning customers get 50% off site-wide with code HBP50. Remember, you have to be 21 or older to purchase this product. All right, back to the show. You guys are correct as far as like my experience, and I don't want to. I hesitate to say it as if like I'm speaking for the planet that isn't like crazy terminally online, right? But it is true with the people that I know or anything, right? Even when my boys came over here yesterday, I'm hungover, by the way, audience. And that's why my voice probably sounds like shit. But when they were over here, they were asking me, okay, so what do you do, this and that? So I'll tell them like the work that I do, but then they'll say, yeah, but I see that you're doing like YouTube stuff too, right? With like cartoons. And I'll go and I'm like, well, yeah. And I kind of explain to them what it was. And then I'll go, I'm like, yeah, like, that guy, he said,
he's like, Vega does some cartoon shit. That's gay as hell. Vega, why are you a gay cartoon looking man?
Vega, we didn't know you went gay.
Why are you so white in that one?
What happened in the war? so I'll say, like, we talked about thinking that saying Hassan Piker would ring some bells, and I go like, hey, the only reason why I know that name is because of you two. So fucking go like, yeah, so like, for example, the Hassan Piker, the guy, that fucking weirdo that's like, he's out of his fucking mind. And they're looking at each other, looking at me like, what, that's his name? And I'm like, yeah, of course.
Dude, this has happened to me too. I just assumed that people would know who he is.
Yeah,
and that
exactly.
was like, because you always get that question. I mean, I get it like holidays and stuff like that, or just in general when I meet new people, they're like, so what do you cover on your channel? I go, I make trending topic content. But yeah, but like, what is that? And I go, I talk about internet celebrities. Yeah, but like who? And I go, now you're forced to give an example. Hassan was my go-to example for a while. And they'd be like, I don't know who that is. And I'd be like, well, fuck.
I just lie always about what I do for a job. That's what you got to do. It makes it way easier.
Also, it's funny when you tell like a war vet, right, from Afghanistan or Iraq or something like that, and then you say something like, this was my other homie. I used Hassan Piker again as an example, and he's just like, oh, so those two don't like each other? Is that like, and then you guys kind of talk about it, and I'm like, who doesn't like what? And they're like, the Hassan and the Piker dude. And I'm like, no, that's one person. And you're like, his name is Hassan Piker? Isn't that like Irish and Muhammad or whatever? And I'm like, no.
Like,
Irish and Muhammad. Wait a minute.
I was like, wait.
dude,
Average
please
Florida
can our artist draw Irish Muhammad?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think they can do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, but you get what I mean. It's like everything sounds so ridiculous to people, and then even their names are crazy. So I don't know. All this stuff is not as big as people think it is. I think, didn't Markiplier do an experiment like that where he walked outside?
You say that, bro, but Cuomo had like the mayor of New York to disavow Hassan during the debate.
Well, no, they have teams that are they're skifting through social media looking for leftists.
But I'm just saying, it's getting bigger and bigger and no, it's because Zoran and Hassan have done. Did they do content or?
Oh yeah, and it got on his radar. Yeah,
it got on his radar that way. But dude, JD Vance was talking about the dog incident. I think I mentioned this to you last time. Yeah.
Dude, you said he made a video, right? Yeah.
He's in a podcast. He's like, so Hassan's got the word place, which he uses to tell his dog to. I mean, it was going. My brain was exploding, realizing how mainstream it's getting.
Yeah.
But it wasn't quite there. But I think to kind of tie this into a knot, people are like, Nick, how the fuck are you still covering Ethan Klein? I hear it less and less because if you watch the content, it is something new every time that we like start a stream or talk about it, right?
Right.
And everyone's like, oh, it's so easy. I could do that. I could get into this tomorrow or whatever and cover it. It's like, well, no, you really can't. You really need to do like 10 hours of backlog to understand. Like people are like, I'm struggling with this because I go live. My audience doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. But you can go live and talk about the newest update because you've uploaded fucking 400 hours of this content so far. So you can go in with the expectation that everyone's already like aware of what's happening. And I have an example for you. I'm not going to out this creator's name. I'm kind of just an asshole because I didn't reply to them. And I'm going to read a quote to you right now from a message that somebody sent me. I apologize ahead of time. Yo, I'm about to start looking into the Hassan side of the internet for a potential new video. And I figured I'd ask if there's anything of note to look into, given that you're the only guy I've ever spoken to who's in touch with all of that. Other than the recent shock collar situation, I am only familiar with him having a Houthi terrorist kid on stream, but I read online, apparently the kid is not a terrorist and Hassan lied about it. I don't know. It's all very confusing digging into this internet politics bullshit, given how much obfuscation goes around. Now, my response to you is if you've seen those two things, the Houthi terrorist shit from like, what is this? At this point, like 2 fucking years ago, you don't know anything that's happened from then to now, you should not try to make a video on this at all. If that's no offense to you, you're probably going to do a very good job if you end up posting it, whatever, cool. But like, holy fuck, dude, that kind of puts a lot in perspective, right? Because I could name like 50 significant things that you'd want to talk about. Like, yeah, do you have anything of note to look into? Again, you have to fit Creator Clash in there.
Yeah.
You have to fit iDubbbz in there.
Even send them a message back. I feel like they would have to pay you for the time because it would just be so much.
Yeah.
Dude, it'd be like the Dream text message on Thanksgiving that year. Yeah. Do you remember that? Like where Dream sent the message and it was like 7 million characters or whatever. It would be just like that. Of me just be like, okay, so first, this is what you got to know. And I could host a class on this question. And it'll be like 8 fucking days long or whatever, every Wednesday in the fucking month of December or whatever. We can go over it. And then maybe by the end of it, you'll know what to talk about in your fucking video.
Dude, the future degrees in college are going to be internet drama. And you're going to see, you're going to run into naked.
Well, yeah, Tom's like, it used to be 4 videos, and it's like, I haven't, this drama hasn't ended in a year.
Yeah.
Dude, we were talking in December. I hear a new Ethan Klein video is coming out on Hassan Piker.
Yeah.
It's about to be December again.
Oh my
We're still talking about it.
You could honestly argue that it's been years, even, because you could say that it started with them beginning the podcast in the first place. Because at that point, it was like Hassan and Ethan drama, like together. They were a team and they were fucking up the podcast. And now it's like Hassan versus Ethan, Ethan versus Hassan. Like, it's kind of just been going. We're in a very weird fluid state.
This drama started with the Havara agreement when when the Jews were laid claim to Israel.
This drama started 3,000 years
It
ago.
could go all the way back to them getting kicked out of England or something.
Dude, the minute that Hitler got kicked out of art school, that set this entire thing in motion.
Yeah.
True. And arguably Quentin Reviews had something to do with it too.
Oh fuck, dude. The Gamer from Mars clip with the that skit is so good, dude.
Which one?
That skit is
fire.
you know the one I'm talking about, the Quentin Reviews Gamer from Mars skit.
It's like he opens the video talking about PewDiePie, the video face of black, and it comes back in and it's like the Nazi Party was
The
founded
Third
in...
Reich is a time of Nazi Germany.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that was a big meme with his videos. He would just like explain everything. But
Dude, we got to hit the 10-minute mark by any means necessary.
Yep.
That ages out me. I'm actually too new to understand all of the intricacies of early Gamer from Mars.
yeah, I remember back in the day, people would give you shit if you hit 10 minutes.
My video today was 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I edited it for 13 minutes.
There you go.
Do you remember that people were getting fucking destroyed on Twitter when their video would be, I think it was like Leafy. I remember, I think Rice Gum did one. Somebody else, half of their video was like this, to where it would be like 9 minutes and 9 minutes and 30 seconds, 38 seconds or something. And the rest of the video would be black just to get to 10 minutes.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You remember that, right? I was like, damn, bro.
Of course.
That's crazy. You can't come up with anything to fill 30 seconds? Holy shit.
You remember when people used to get shit for having a Patreon?
Yes. Dude, you're telling me we had one on, we used to have those arguments with like Clown and Tommy and all those shit. Obviously, Tommy, he's just, he's a grown man. So he's just be like, hey, who gives a fuck? Like, let him have a Patreon, dude. Who cares? But that was a big point of contention with a lot of people where crowdfunding was a big deal. And then once, obviously with YouTube, they strike you. They take your channel down. It's like, dude, fuck it, dude. Let anybody get merchandise. Let them do whatever they can to try to make some money, because YouTube's definitely not giving it to them. And now everything's kind of settled down, I would assume. But that's how it was.
Yeah, people don't seem to really care anymore, as far as I can tell.
No. The people who cared aren't even around anymore to care about it.
Yeah, and then the obvious is if you don't want to support them, just don't fucking support them. That's it. You don't have to.
That's too hard, Vega.
Oh, okay.
That's too complicated.
What the fuck am I talking about?
That's too much. What do you expect them to do? Be rational about it?
That's crazy. I've never heard that word before. Not in this community. Is that it with this girl? Is that where we're at right
yeah,
now?
that's kind of it. That's where we're at now.
Oh, okay. Nothing else is coming out of that, huh? She's not revving her engines up.
No, I think she's revved him down for sure. I think Markiplier is being accused of cheating in Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that's the latest thing I saw.
Oh, big news out of the Markiplier verse, huh?
Dude, I'm gonna send you my face to that information right now. Look at open shot, dude. This is me when you say
Okay. I like that. Looks like you too. That's pretty close. 1-to-1.
Wait, Tom, what is this picture you put? Is that Biden as what is this, dude? What is that picture?
It's Kai Cenat and Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh.
I didn't even see that. What the fuck?
In case you wanted to know. That's what I've been thinking about lately. I really like it.
Wow, I hate that.
I love it.
That's terrifying.
terrible.
And it looks kind of like a real guy, right?
No.
Kind of? No, I don't know about that.
The opposite.
I think it does. I think it kind of looks real.
Very much the opposite.
Yes, I agree with that.
Do you think Michael Jackson did it?
No. What do you say, Tom?
Kid, I did not fuck.
Oh, boy.
The kid, I did not fuck.
Look what you started, Nick. Look what you started.
The child, I did not fuck.
This is like a fucking Nick DeORIO lore dumping episode. I forgot that I'm also the only one who knows about the Parlo thing. All right, I'm going to explain the Parlo thing to you very carefully. I know about 1% of what is in here. If you're familiar with this story, you're going to hate this segment. If you're not familiar with this story, you're going to be fucking distraught by the end of it, okay?
Oh, great. Thanks.
Parlo decided he'd be covering Pyrocynical.
Wait, Nick, do I got to ask, who the fuck is Parlo?
Parlo is a YouTuber who did he get into a fight with Dumpy? Is that his previous? Tom, do you remember that?
I don't remember that. You got in a fight with Dumpy?
I don't know. He got into a fight with somebody, and it was really cringy, and he was a total jackass. And I knew this guy was a loser. I don't know if Parlo got into a fight with Dumpy, but he got into a fight with somebody, and I knew he sucked. So when I found out he's doing pyro, I'm like, this guy's not cut out for this. I just tweeted out, I'm like, there's no way this guy's gonna do good at this. So he ends up making this pyro video or whatever, and in the process of making it, he gets falsely arrested for allegations of pedophilia. Like, he gets arrested or whatever, and they take his phones.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I regret asking, bro. Go ahead.
My understanding is that he didn't do it or something, so he set up a GoFundMe to beg for money. Apparently, he spent money flying out another commentary YouTuber to fuck him in the ass.
Whoa.
While he was begging for groceries money during this whole process. And he sat on a giant glittery pink dildo called the Cinderella.
Oh my god, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, but going back to the pyro thing, so he makes this pyro video.
Wait, can we go back to the Cinderella? How did that even? How do we know that?
No, I regret.
Oh, well, let me hit the YouTube stuff, and then we'll hit the extracurriculars.
Oh.
So he makes this pyro video, but of course he doesn't release it like that. He drops a 100-page pyro Google document that nobody read.
Yeah, that was a good idea. That went really well last time.
Yeah.
Literally nobody read about it. And Pyro addressed this publicly, saying, I'm going to wait to see what happens, and then I'll respond to it if I think I need to, right? The video is called like Pyro lied in his response, and it's uploaded to Parlo Gaming, a channel with 24,000 subscribers. You want to know why?
Why?
They flagged his channel down to 2 strikes, so he couldn't post on main, and he started posting on Guamgo's channel.
Guamgo?
Who is Guamgo?
There's this guy Guamgo. He's gonna post. He's gonna post on his.
I clicked on Guamgo's most recent video with almost 1 million views. I'm disappointed in Parlo.
Yeah.
Oh, Guamgo has disavowed. No, I forgot. Guamgo he got off the ship. He's no longer supporting. He's not supporting Parlo anymore. Never mind. I forgot. He was gonna post on Guamgo's channel. Okay. Up until the GoFundMe, the charity fraud allegations.
Why does the pinned comment say, I don't understand the logic in showing a story like that to children?
Yeah.
Why does that pinned comment?
Wait, I'm sorry. We're getting there. Hold on. So he was going to post on Guamgo's channel,
right.
And then somebody, now, to this day, right? So he posted it on his second channel. His main channel is banned. It got banned this morning because somebody hacked it and posted tons of gay porn on it.
Oh.
And then YouTube deleted it, okay? So that's what happened to Parlo. Parlo said, I'm going to make the Pyro Cynical video, and his life ended.
Wow.
Dramatically. I think he's talking about like suicide on Twitter this morning.
Jeez.
It is some dark shit, some certified dark chocolate, you know?
Wow.
But now there's another aspect here. There's a guy named Internet Adjacent, not to be mixed up with Internet Anarchist or Internet Aristocrat.
Or Internet Ajay.
Or Internet Ajay. It's Internet Adjacent.
Right.
He's next to the internet, okay?
Brilliant.
Internet Adjacent was like a 20K commentary YouTuber. So him, the iconic Samuel Twitter account, and then some other person decided to do an IRL meetup or whatever.
Oh.
Now, Internet Adjacent said that the express sole intention was to blast Parlo's cheeks, but apparently at another point it became a cool, happy, fun hangout session. So the way I understand it, and this is just me giving my take, I'm giving you a middle ground of their allegations against each other.
Wait, so okay, we need to go. Okay, can we go back a little bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So his intention was to fuck Parlo's ass.
Apparently the plan was to have an extensive weekend of gay sex, but Parlo claims it was supposed to be a fun hangout.
Okay.
That's a lot of miscommunication.
That is a huge gap in miscommunication.
So Parlo put out a document accusing Internet Adjacent of harassing him and forcing him to do sex acts. These are both adults, to be clear. And essentially what happened was...
Parlo accused Internet Adjacent?
Yeah. Parlo said that Internet Adjacent wouldn't take no for an answer or something. That's the insinuation that I got from it, right?
Okay.
So what happened was Parlo, during the time where he was GoFundMeing money for groceries, spent $1,000 flying this man to fuck him in the ass. But then when he got here, he was upset because the guy smelled like shit and didn't look anything like his pictures. He got catfished, right?
Oh boy.
So they were talking about it like, oh, you want to do this later? And he's like, it's very obvious by the way that I said we could do this later that I didn't want to do it. And I was being, it's like some of that shit, right? Like you read the messages and then read what he said about the messages and it doesn't really line up.
Yeah.
So apparently what happened was Parlo didn't really want to do a bunch of stuff the first night, but Internet Adjacent told the friend to leave. So Parlo's like, well, I mean, I flew you all the way out here. I might as well suck your dick.
Whoa.
So then he sucked his dick,
Bro.
right? But apparently, and he was gagging. He was gagging because of the smell and like the uncleanliness. So this guy was on like a 12-hour flight, and Parlo sucked him clean. Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
Now there's allegations that a unrequested finger entered someone's asshole here.
Jesus.
Again, I don't know if that happened before or after the next part, but at this point, Parlo's like, "This sucks. I hate this. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to do this anymore." And they're like, "Well, you want to do some gay sex?" So the guy pulls out a condom, right? And he's like, "No, I do not want to do the gay sex." And he's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
So then Internet Adjacent goes, "Would you like to sit on the Cinderella?"
Oh boy.
So they pulled out a gigantic pink glittery dildo.
Oh my god.
And this is very key. Parlo then fucked himself in the ass with it.
Oh my god, dude! I feel like this is an audio recording, like an audio book in the secret section of Barnes and Noble. Nobody's supposed to know or go to. This is so weird.
I'm just wondering, like, how did he get pressured into fucking himself in the ass?
You're gonna fuck yourself in the ass with this Cinderella.
This is like a neo. Yeah, this is like a neo. He got pressured into fucking himself in the ass with a Cinderella.
He was hit with the Jewish photon ray or whatever. They got him right in the brain.
Dude, there's allegations of misconduct that occurred in the bathroom because apparently Parlo goes to take a shower and then Internet Adjacent follows him into the shower and lathers his back with soap. And that made Parlo really uncomfortable. Okay.
After he did the Cinderella?
Yeah. So Parlo goes to get out, right?
Wait, so was the Cinderella in his butt in front of Internet Adjacent?
Yeah, he sat on it, dude.
Oh my god.
He sat, so Internet Adjacent witnessed that.
And the quote was, there's a debate, by the way, between Parlo and Internet Adjacent. So he goes, and there was no lube. And he goes, well, I assumed that when I shoved my finger up your ass, there was still lube left over from the Cinderella.
Oh my god. Dude.
Oh.
I'm so glad that you clarified that the Cinderella was like an object and it wasn't the cutie Cinderella and a strap on, bro. That's
So just to be clear, after the allegations of backwashing, Parlo is going to like leave the bathroom, right? And then Internet Adjacent goes, "Can you lather my back with soap?" And then Parlo's like, "Well, I did fly him out here and sit on the Cinderella. I might as well wash his back."
Oh, boy.
And then he washed his back, and that was also misconduct. That was a thing. Essentially, these allegations went nowhere.
Is this happening at like their mom's house?
No, this is in an Airbnb.
Oh my god. I'm sure they're banned.
Okay.
So the way that it's worded for me, that I read it, right, is that they're implying Internet Adjacent is like a pedo, or not, maybe not a pedo, but like a groomer,
course.
saying that they were friendly with this person until they turned 18, and then on their 18th birthday, or like very shortly after their 18th birthday, they wanted to set up a threesome, right? So that's weird. But then in the messages, when Parlo was presented with this, he's like, "Yeah, I'll do a three-way with the 18-year-old." So I mean, if I don't know, it's pretty weird. So then that was apparently like gonna happen, but then it wasn't really gonna happen because Internet Adjacent kind of lied about how much the 18-year-old wanted to do that. I was at this point, this is where I started to just chime it out.
Oh, yeah.
And watch the debate.
I don't blame you.
And the debate was horrible.
Wait, they had a debate? They had a debate on this?
They debated on the Dickers live stream.
They went on Dicker's live stream to debate about the Cinderella fucking this dude in the ass. Okay, perfect.
So I think the only one laughing is Pyro.
I would be too if I was in it, dude.
The Pyro curse claims another victim.
Dude, holy. This is my least favorite story, by the way.
I guess what I could say, Tom, is it could have been worse. You could have had the Cinderella shoved out your mouth, dude, up your ass.
Yeah, no, well, the Cinderella wasn't involved in my situation, of course. I just, I wasn't sharing that, but actually I was more of a Snow White type guy, but it was being inserted aggressively.
Oh, I forgot all about the YMS adjacent component to this. I'll get to that in a second. Did I mention these are furries?
What?
Of course they're fucking what the fuck?
I assumed that.
Oh
my
man.
God.
Okay, so all right, Internet Adjacent was defending animated furry porn with dog penises, like not human penises on dogs.
That's how it always starts.
It was animated furry porn with like feral dog penises drawn on. And then he was trying to argue, like, would it be bad if you drew a dog penis on a human body? And it got really, this whole conversation was just not from any biblical scriptures, I'll say.
Is this the rise of like the new, you're a furry, and then
This is the death of everyone
you know
involved.
they had the alt-right pipeline? Now it's furry to the Cinderella ass fucking pipeline. Is that what
It
we're
felt
at?
more like scorched earth. Like, we're going to go out in the most pathetic way possible.
Oh yeah. Pathetic would be one word to use.
And I think they achieved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Parlo's account is banned. Internet Adjacent can't show his face in any online space. Not that he was ever probably going to. But listen, everyone has an opportunity at some point, right? Yeah, no, it was just a disaster, dude. It was not good.
That was a disgusting story.
So that's the Parlo story. I hope your lives have been infinitely changed by my wisdom that I have bestowed upon you. And may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh my God. Thank God we have a sponsor for this one, huh? Fucking Jesus.
Do we still have one?
I don't know.
If you're watching right now, can you scroll back to where you think the sponsored segment would be and see if we had to edit it out?
Well, I'm definitely not going to place it around this area.
Dude, they're gonna Cinderella the fuck out of us the minute they see this shit. They're like, nah, dude, cut this.
Dude, oh, this would have been such a dope spot for Adam and Eve, huh?
I don't think you could say a different sponsor if they're not the sponsor.
No, okay, never mind.
I think this is a great spot for, just use AI to make me say whatever the actual sponsor is.
Perfect. Oh my God, dude. What a shit show.
Tom, you glad you asked, buddy?
Yeah, I mean,
Did you know any of that, or did you come in completely blind?
no, I knew that there was something gay.
Yeah, you didn't know like which way that went.
Well, but I didn't know how deep it was going to go, metaphorically and literally speaking, I guess.
Yeah.
I just didn't know how insane it would be. I mean, so Parlo's channel's now gone, right?
Parlo's banned. Yeah, he's done.
He's banned. I mean, most of what I hear about him is that, I don't want to cheer on anybody's channel being deleted or anything. The most that I tend to hear about Parlo is that every like couple months he's having some mental breakdown that the entire audience knows about. So it's probably good for him in this case because the internet doesn't seem to be very good for his mental health. I remember, I think a few months ago, he made some video where he was saying like something to the effect of he hates the internet, but he won't stop using it and he's like addicted to it. He feels like he can't stop. So this might be some kind of good event for him, to be honest. It might make him feel a lot better in the end. Maybe he can, I don't know, be normal and get a different job. I
feel like you're just giving Jalen advice again.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, this is clearly not someone who should be online. No,
I agree.
Again, yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm still learning here on this one. I'm lost at the Cinderella, dude.
Yeah, that's where it stops for you.
The fact that the Cinderella was uncensored in the fucking Google document at first, like for the people who initially got there, they were scrolling through it and there was uncensored furry feral porn apparently.
No.
There was fucking.
Oh my God.
By the time I got to it, it was all censored out.
I bet you're glad you didn't live stream that shit.
Dude, tell me this isn't perfect. I just tweeted a spoiler for this episode while we're still filming it.
There you go. This reminds me of like fucking Pie Man or something like that from back in the day. Just like a total
Pie Man. I remember.
total disaster. Yeah, so at that point,
Yeah, Pie Man's Pie Girl now.
At that point, basically, Guamgo found the picture of the big ass princess dildo, and basically,
Doesn't that sound like a Smiling Friends episode? Like I'm like the fucking Guam goes streaming about it. Like you thought I was making somebody
It
up.
did not sound real.
Guamgo does not sound like a real name. Yeah.
Dude, that was perfect comedic timing too, because I had forgotten Guamgo even disavowed him, and you're like, dude, I looked up Guamgo's channel and his new video is that was fantastic.
Why does it have 1 million views? That way people know who Parlo is.
You don't understand how big the Parlo thing is. They brigade every post about him on YouTube Drama. Dude, the Pyro fans are relentless. It's so fucking... Dude, this guy's whole life is ruined. His dad is like... Dude, unironically, right? His dad was like, you're gonna get your ass raped in prison. And that like gave him PTSD because of like the arrests, right?
Yeah.
So then he paid to have Internet Adjacent come out and fuck him in the ass. And then he wrote a twit long. I'm not even kidding you. His dad comes up to me and goes, you're gonna get raped in prison. So then he paid somebody to, I guess, do it.
Well, he wanted to widen it out just to get ready, I guess.
Oh,
He didn't want it to be a shocker when he got in there.
Basic training. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank God Internet at Jay was there.
Yeah, true. Internet of Jay. Yeah, he was there.
You know, he came back to YouTube, right?
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's good, right?
I remember the day he came back and nothing since, so clearly nothing has happened. Didn't he say he was like doing YouTube shorts now or something? What happened to Conor McGregor? 7,000 views. Ooh.
Yeah, but that's good, right? Because compared to all the, especially the story you just dropped on us, compared to that, I mean, Jay didn't do shit, right? He just like lost a bunch of money. He was kind of embarrassing and he left. That's what I remember.
He had an embarrassing dating show too. That was bad.
Oh.
That's almost worse than the Cinderella.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but ultimately it was nothing evil. He was just kind of silly. He was a silly guy.
Yeah, being a little silly goose online.
Yeah, I believe in Internet of Jay. I believe in him.
Yeah, it's your favorite YouTuber.
Yeah, he is. And that's why I believe in him.
Moon Wallet.
What the fuck?
Moon Wallet? Oh, wait. Did he have some Moon Wallet? What was the Moon Wallet? Oh, he did lose money.
So I put all of my money in Moon Wallet, and I found out that was not a real app, and I lost all my money, and now I'm poor.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Dude, his best clip was the one that was like, it was like he was being a very sussy baka. He was exposed for raping kids. It was something like that. You know what I'm talking about? What was the actual quote?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, fuck. It was the Mini Lad clip, right?
Was it Mini Lad? I don't even...
It was about Mini Lad.
Probably.
Let me look. Jay.
It was like some meme clip. I don't even remember it now.
This is truly more sus than a character from Among Us.
Yeah,
he was
that's what I
accused of
remember,
sexually
yeah.
abusing children or something.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was good. I like.
He was accused of like molesting boys.
So you said this Parlo thing was huge?
Truly more sauce than a character from Among Us.
Dude, remember when we just said it just never ends, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so free. It's so free, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Please keep
So
on.
wait, you said the Parlo thing is actually really big?
Look at this. Look at this.
Ethan Klein looks racist, unironically.
Another 15-minute video by an extremely stupid woman has been posted onto the internet.
Who uploaded it?
Petty Page.
I recognize this person.
You know Petty Page.
Oh, she changed her name?
She's gone by Paige Christie for a while.
Oh, okay.
She's the one who's like fighting with Augie on Twitter, and she's like, "I'm slapping my vagina right now," and everyone's like, "What?"
No, yeah, I know. I remember Petty Page. I just didn't recognize the name, like Page, whatever the fuck.
Someone, you get to traumatize Tom like you traumatized us. Do you feel traumatized, Tom?
I do feel a little traumatized. I feel particularly traumatized by the new Halo trailer. I'm still raging.
Oh my god! Don't get Nick started, bro. Don't get Nick started. Dude.
I forgot we talked about it on there. I thought you were kidding when you said I love the part about Halo from our previous fucking.
Dude, you guys were raging on each other, bro. So
I've been told that the new Halo is actually Halo Infinite. They say the multiplayer is good, but I haven't
Did
played
you
it.
just say the new Halo?
Okay, not new. You know, the newest, dude. You have to keep in mind, I didn't play the Halo games
Tom.
past.
Here we go.
Like Reach
Tom,
or 4.
it released 4 years ago.
Okay, to me that's new.
4. That's like the hours that Angry Joe says when he's like, the game is bad. Dude,
Okay.
You know what's so funny that you said this?
To me, that is a new game.
A week ago, they announced that they're ending all support for Halo Infinite and moving on to the next title. That's, I think, why
Really?
this is so funny.
It's over already?
There was an article. It's like
Damn.
they're ending all support for Halo Infinite.
Damn. Well, that's too bad.
Wait, look at this. You're like this new Halo game. Look at this article I'm sending you.
Okay, I know it's not new. I mean the newest one.
With its final update on the horizon.
I'm still playing the one from 2012. Okay,
It's over, dude.
let's see this.
and that's with the multiplayer and all that shit.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, dude, everybody's skin.
Halo Infinite, yeah, they released a $60 campaign, never provided any expansions for it, made the multiplayer free to play, and then survived off of Forge maps because the fucking developers don't care. They just don't give a fuck, dude. They use community-made maps because they're too fucking lazy to make a sandbox environment for their games.
All that money lost with the fucking skins and shit. Crazy.
I wouldn't wish Halo Infinite on Jeffrey Epstein.
Maybe the remake of the first one will be good. The main thing is just like we're going back again. Like we already had a reskin of it, so now this one's like a full remake, I guess. I don't know why even continue with the Halo IP at this point. I mean, the obvious reason is just to make money, right? But
It's probably still worth something for PlayStation.
yeah, I mean, people will buy it. People will definitely buy the game and play it. I just don't know if it's going to be anything worth it.
I mean, I'm gonna buy the fuck out of it.
This is probably going to be the last one they can put out. That, well, to be honest, maybe it won't be because people probably bought Halo Infinite.
You have no idea, dude. You're out of your mind. They are already saying that they're making Halo 2 and 3.
Really?
They're releasing Halo Campaign Evolved. The leaks say they're already finishing up with Halo 2 and 3, or they're in the process of.
Oh my god, I'm so wrong, dude. So Microsoft is reporting this.
They're making a huge game multiplayer.
Maybe this isn't true, but they're saying that Halo Infinite had 20 million players during its launch, which made it the biggest launch of the franchise's history.
Yeah, but then that happened, right? That was a thing that happened, and then the player numbers dipped immediately because it launched without Team Slayer.
Really? I didn't know that.
The game launched with like no content. It was awful. It's actually horrific.
That's completely retarded. But if they're remaking the entire original trilogy,
They're remaking. Well, Halo 1 is dropping next year. That's happening. The rumor is, rumor from people who called the Halo 1 remake 2 years ago, they're already working on 2 and 3, and they're doing this while working on a larger multiplayer component that will be cross-platform at launch. And it's going to be like the campaigns are separate. They want the campaigns to be separate from the larger Halo multiplayer. And I think there might be a Battle Royale component, but that might have been canceled.
okay, I guess we'll see how it is.
So this Thanksgiving, I think we wrapped up the big stories.
I want to say that I'm thankful every day for Hassan Piker, Ethan Klein, Destiny, iDubbbz, Anissa Jomha,
fucking dude.
and everyone else who continues to improve my way of life.
What about you, Tom? What are you thankful for?
The new Halo game. Halo
Fuck you.
Infinite.
Fuck you.
I don't know. What do I think? I guess I'm thankful to be making YouTube videos.
Fuck you. Die, Tom. Die.
That's pretty good. I'm thankful for that. Thankful for Nicholas DeORIO and Lord Vega.
Thank you.
My two best friends in this whole world.
100 years. We're going to do this show for 100 years.
100 years.
100 years of the Half Baked Podcast.
100 years, dude.
Exactly.
And we're on episode 49.
Is it episode 49?
I know you guys are memeing. It's fine. But I'm truly grateful myself. Not just for the show. The incredible artists that put the visuals on the screen that the audience is looking at right now. These guys talented. They're talent, and we don't even deserve them, bro. These people are fucking amazing. I'm going to say I'm grateful for you two motherfuckers. I'm humbled and grateful to like actually be invited to be on the show, and we've been keeping this shit up this whole time for 49 episodes on this one, right? So thank you to you two boys for having me here. I don't know shit about nothing, but it's fucking a blast hanging out with you two, for real, man. I consider you guys friends. I love doing the show with you guys. Not even bullshitting, dude.
Same to you, brother.
No worries. I feel the same way. I'm outside your house right now.
We can't forget. Well, come on in, bro. Did you bring the Cinderella? Listen, I'm grateful.
I did.
I'm grateful.
Oh, that was the thing I wasn't supposed to do. Fuck.
The last thing I'll say, and I think I can speak for the boys, that they will probably agree more than likely, but I'll speak for the boys and say to you guys listening, bro, for everybody that hassled Nick, everybody that hassled Tom in their live streams when Tom Dark Live was actually a fucking thing, 2026, fingers crossed. So when they would hassle you guys and they would fucking hop in my Discord and I was, whoa, half baked, when's it gonna be? It went turned into a meme. The Boogie thing happened, and we might as well be grateful for Boogie, right? Because if he didn't do it, we would have never came back. So thank you to the audience. You guys put up our retarded shit. You listen to us talk weird stuff about internet psychopaths, and we laugh it up and have a good time. And hopefully you guys do too, man.
Oh, fuck. Wait, you didn't hear, did you?
Oh boy, what happened?
Wait, Boogie died.
Shut the fuck up with that shit, dude.
Dude, I just saw a hashtag Boogie Down on Twitter.
Well, anyway, happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you boys.
And listen, if you're on Thanksgiving, you need to go look up the H3 podcast highlight clip where Boogie talks about his Thanksgiving dinner with a feeder. Okay, don't Google anything about it. Pull it up with your family. Make sure you got your grandfather there and your father who brings his other family with an alternative lifestyle to your weird Thanksgiving dinner, and then put on a projector the video of Boogie talking about his iconic Thanksgiving dinner. Okay.
all right, Tom, hit us up, dude.
We're gay.